When you break no contact, what you're doing is you're showing that you can't live without her. You're showing that you can't walk away. You're showing that you're not strong enough to live without her. And that's going to make her lose attraction. That's going to make her see you as weak. Let's be honest, guys. We've all been through a breakup and we've made a lot of mistakes and we've probably learned from them. But I'm guessing there's a few guys watching this video now who maybe are going through a breakup. They haven't been with that many women and it's quite new to them. So if you want to avoid certain mistakes that you can make after a breakup, well, stick around because I need that watch time. So guys, I'm just going to start off this video by saying I went through probably the worst breakup of my life just over a year ago now, and it was fucking horrible. I felt so low. I felt like I was in such a shock. I couldn't get my head around it. I couldn't understand how I could go from being in such a great, strong relationship with a woman and how, you know, she loved me, she was obsessed with me, she constantly just wanted to be around me. It didn't matter if we were going on a date or not, she was just happy to just be in my presence. And then, you know, you go from that to arguing, to always disagreeing with each other. You'd always be clashing. The relationship breaks down. The mystery's gone. The excitement's gone. The fun's gone, and it's just a dead relationship. There's no intimacy. You know, you're very distant, and then before you know it, she breaks up with you. I know how it feels, and I've also learned through my breakup what not to do. And this is especially true if you want to get that woman back. The first mistake you can make after a breakup is begging and pleading. If you're begging with a woman and pleading for her to take you back, all that's doing is making you look weak. Think about it like this: if you're in a position where you're begging for something, you're desperate, you need it so much, what do you think that's doing to the woman's ego for a start? That's putting her on a pedestal, and she's so superior to you, she's just gonna look down on you and think, nah. When you beg and plead, you're taking the power away from yourself and you're taking away your own self-respect. The second mistake that you can make is by constantly telling her that you love her. Understand, guys, your relationship is over. She's ended things, and she's ended things for a reason. She's ended it because she doesn't love you. And even if she does love you, she's clearly got a lot of mixed emotions. She's clearly contesting with her feelings because maybe she's hurt or something. Every relationship's different. But even if she does have a tiny amount of feelings left, what she's also feeling is feeling a lot of disgust or a lot of shame or guilt, and she wants to be free of you. That's why she's broken up with you. You sticking around telling her that you love her is making her feel, one, less attracted because you're making yourself look weak. She wants a strong masculine man, guys. That's what she wants. Two, it's overwhelming her with emotion, and that's why she broke up with you, guys, because she wants to distance herself. If I'm honest, guys, I know this is going to hurt to hear, but she probably wants to date and see other people. She didn't just wake up one day and decide that she wants to break up. It's probably happened over weeks, if not months, and she's probably been contemplating it for so long, and it's probably started with a loss of attraction that's led to a loss of feelings. By you not giving her that breakup, that space that she needs, all you're doing is making her more and more disgusted. You're repelling her. I know it sounds harsh, but that's what you're doing. So what you've got to do is you've got to give her that distance. You've got to give her that space. In fact, give her all the distance, all the space. Walk away completely, because you need to get yourself back after a breakup. So the next mistake is going to be you staying friends with her. When you stay friends with a woman after a breakup, understand, guys, you are going to get friend zoned. There is nothing you can do by staying friends with her that's going to get you guys back together. And even if you somehow do get to a stage where you're intimate, where you're sleeping together, at best you're going to get a friends with benefits arrangement. Even if you've got that, it ain't going to last, because you're going to just be constantly thinking, are we going to get back together? You're going to be constantly thinking, oh, she likes me because she's doing this, she don't like me because she's doing that, and it's going to drive you insane. Don't stay friends with her. You need to understand, you need a clean break. You don't need to fall out with her. You know, you don't need to walk away in anger. You need to just say, look, this isn't what I want. I want us to be together. I want something more serious. We've got all that history together, and I don't want to throw that away. And if that's not what you want, that's fine. So unless we're going to get back together, I think it's best that we just go our separate ways. And what you're doing by doing that, you're showing so much maturity. That takes a lot of fucking strength to do. And I'm telling you guys, it is difficult. It is, there is no getting out of that. But you are signalling to that woman just how fucking strong you are. Nothing is stronger than walking away from something that you hold so dearly to your heart, but you know that it's for the best. That is strength, and she's going to see that. And this is another mistake: breaking no contact. When you break no contact, what you're doing is you're showing that you can't live without her. You're showing that you can't walk away. You're showing that you're not strong enough to live without her. And that's going to make her lose attraction. That's going to make her see you as weak. No contact is for good. It is indefinite. The only time it does stop is if she contacts you. And you've got to understand, guys, if she wants you, she's going to come to you. She knows that she's broken up with you. She's pushed you away. She knows the only way to get you back is for her to pull you back. She's got to chase you. And if she does break no contact, that don't mean she's going to get back together with you. But she's going to be making most of the moves. She's going to be chasing you. If she does, let her come to you, but don't pressure her to get back together. Just let things happen and make sure that she's the one chasing you. And finally, this is the worst mistake that you can make after a breakup, and that is stopping yourself from moving on. Understand, the more you think about her, the more you put your life on hold, is the less that you're going to be able to live your life. You're never going to be happy if you don't let go. When you let go, life gets better. So what you do is you start working out, start working on yourself, you start building that business that you've always wanted to build. You chase your hobbies, your passions, your desires, you work on yourself, whether that's physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever it is. Do things that are going to build value in your life, because that's going to make you more attractive, more confident in yourself. Might even make her curious, make her think about you more. You might re-attract her, you might, and I'm not promising anything, but you might get back together. But remember, the goal of a breakup isn't to get her back. The goal is to get yourself back. I'm telling you guys, don't torture yourselves. I've been there and it's not worth it. You can do so much better. You are meant for greater things. Just stay positive, be with your friends, chase your passions, chase your dreams, stay off social media, don't post anything, don't like a post, don't comment, don't do any of that. Distance yourself from her completely, delete her, block her if you really have to. Try and avoid that, because it can be quite immature, or at least she might perceive that to be immature. Remember, just break away, focus on yourself, and you'll do just fine, and you'll probably find someone better than her anyway. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. That's all I'm going to say about that.